definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
There's the whistle. And this is Ronaldo. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chance here to counter. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Schneider turns back here, probably the best option. Sends it crossfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Oh, nice one too, very nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vieira, over to the right flank, and it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's looking wide. To Schneider. Played out towards the right wing. Messi has the space to scheme. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Messi. Crosses it in. Impressive jump! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Knocks it into space. Searching pass he's played. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rijkaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Son Heung-min. Distributed tidily. Lee Kang-in. Tries one from range.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Kim Min-jae. And he's forced to go back. "30 minutes gone." Engages and forces him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a cute ball. Corner it is. And that has been cleared. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. That's a good ball out wide. He's found space here. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Vieira tries to thread one through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Yeah.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's Schneider. That's destined for the flank. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. And the finish! And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Gets us going once more.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in by Son Heung-min. Punched away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. And he's certainly onside here. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Lam. And it's Nesta. Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Stam. Beckenbauer being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Snyder! This time, surely! It's loose now, and they want... And again! Now, that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. South Korea are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Lee Kang-in. Oh, super ball. It's Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! About as smooth as it gets. And the game has liftoff. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
South Korea have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the uprights.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Snyder. Snyder couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Snyder. That has been slung wide. Snyder going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Vieira. Ball played for Rijkaard. Nesta. Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Lahm plays, he leaps for it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Kim Min-jae. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, some astute defending there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it wasn't a great game, Peter, not by any stretch. Both sides looked pretty laboured in the first half. A slight improvement in the second, I must admit. But just one significant moment. That's what it's all about.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Paris Saint-Germain with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Yes, ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Burnley with the corner. They're first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Vitinha. And here's Del Piero. Vitinha. Oh, that goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Doué gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I just hope he gets the opportunity repeatedly to run at this defence, Peter, because that's what his game is all about. He just loves having the ball at his feet. He's neat and tidy when he's on it, Peter, but he's capable of individual brilliance to produce a moment that could win a game, and he is a match winner.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vitinha. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, the joy of the moment, the guiding light at a desperate time. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Well, that's well spotted. Quarter of an hour played. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Messi. It's been shipped out wide. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Burnley looking to get level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Now it's Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not gone well. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Oh, Red, nice interception. Doué picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Kimmich. Hakimi. No, it's Doué. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, facing... Tries one from range! It's Luke Kvaratskhelia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Kvaratskhelia clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Works it forward. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball, good take. Spread it left. Now it's Del Piero. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Back towards the middle. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And it's Vitinha. And it's Del Piero. Played out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, it's come to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass it through. And it's Vitinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And they're quick to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Gonzalo Ramos. Can he latch on to this? Beckenbauer. Del Piero. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
So once again, we're underway. That's going right the way across. Cafu. Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but he's in one-on-one. Gonzalo Ramos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Changement
So
pour
time
le
for
Paris
change,
Saint-Germain.
and this one has
Le
been on the
numéro
cards
20,
for a little while.
Le numéro 24, le numéro 13, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 2.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Bale, le numéro
Tele.
18. Messi, le numéro 15.
Oh, it's Del Piero. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Messi. And it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. Here's Vitinha. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change. He's going for goal! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Great vision. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Baresi. Messi. And it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Plenty to aim at here. It's a really well-measured ball. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Zanetti. Vinicius Junior. Kimmich. Cafu. And it's Kimmich. Zaire Emery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Hullet. Probing pass. That's an excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Del Piero. Looking for the run. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zaire Emery. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior has the space to... And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's Vitinha. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vitinha. Oh, we've seen that early. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain are relegated. Their status is lost. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can probably take some heart in that they won't be going down in the worst way possible, but that's scant consolation, really. This has to go down as one of this team's darkest days.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And here's Messi. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Silvestre. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! And one more try! And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi ventures forward. He can run onto that. That has not gone well. O'Shea spots it and intercepts. And that was asking for too much. Van Dijk. Still goalless. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. He has a look up. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that pass isn't the best. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's lost his man here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi takes a shot! Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Ronaldo. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Now Ødegaard. Zielinski. Over to the right flank. O'Shea defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Good chance here! Oh, what has happened here? And that's aimed into the middle. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Ferran Torres, and it's Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Zielinski. Palhinha. Tries to pass it through. Rashford.
There will be 1 minute added
Well
time.
read, and the danger is averted. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's another good win of the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick reminder today.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Rashford. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Trossard.
That gets us going once more. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tarkowski calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Beckham. Now goes for a shot! Oh, he's been flattened there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski going forward. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a cute ball. Beckham wants to run onto this. Palhinha. Now Ødegaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball! Cunha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Zielinski. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries from a long way out. That was quite a hit. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Trossard. He's had it taken off him. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Pass is just off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
That's Matches Cunha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alinia with the clearance. Arsenal have the Cristiano. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it... And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. And here's Trossard. And it's made its way to him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass is just off target. And here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Penang with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Zielinski. Bruno Fernandes. Now, who's going to be first to this? No goals as yet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Trossard driving forward. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Matheus Cunha.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Crossed in once more. Beckham! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. He's through here. Bruno Fernandes has it out wide and in... Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Penang are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. O'Shea gets across to intercept that. And it's Zielinski. Messi, he's being urged to shoot. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Distributed tidily. There's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out of play for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the shot! Manchester United have their second corner now. Zielinski getting this one clear. Penang are looking to go forward now. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Cristiano Ronaldo!
At a time.
Shevchenko. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Messi. Trossard. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we're off again.
Number 13,
Manchester United come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Coming on the field, number 20.
And they've got a throw.
Owen. Number 7, George Best. Number 19, Rooney.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, this looks sharp. Vardiol. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. That has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. O'Shea cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bruno Fernandes.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely. Rooney! And he hits the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United get their goal, a bit of respectability restored.
Substitution in progress.
Cleared away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bruno Fernandes. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. That's going wide left. That's going across goal. Zabani tries to clear. Ferran Torres. Zielinski. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Penang clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitutions taking place.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Well, there's the clearance. This looks promising. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. Real chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And claimed it back swiftly. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Shevchenko. Now he's running away. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Gets a true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
After 77 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Penang are having a ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Robson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through. Ferran Torres. That's good play. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. They get a throw in. And this is Shevchenko. He's played it back. Ferran Torres touches it back. Akanji.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Zabani. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
the fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in, getting up there!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dorgu has it in a wide position. Impressive jump! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Manchester United.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the... Oyarzabal! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Shoots! Off target by a whisker. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. Quarter of an hour played. Robson is wide and looking to get onto this. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vardiol picks it up now. Vardiol gets flagged offside. That's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Delivers the pitch, rising! Against the crossbar. Not a bad try by any means.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now who's going to be first to this? Messi, and he's managed to get free. Goes for the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That pass isn't the best. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Trossard looking to play him in. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that's a... Fernandez! And again, he is at his elastic best. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Anderlecht have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's having a pop! Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Now Trossard, that has not gone well. Trossard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. That's very neat. Over to the right flank. Alexander. Header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vardiol. Can he get it through? Marmouche. Caicedo. He's a sharp little ball here. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. Marmouche. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Messi. He's found the way through. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Anderlecht leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Real chance! Trossard. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Mikel Oyarzabal in with the challenge. No foul, says the referee. And this is Ronaldo. Anderlecht can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates, tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. Now Trossard. Pinches it off him. Matheus Cunha. Beckham has the space to scheme. Trossard. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. Akanji. And it's Fernandes. Trossard. He's shifting through the gears here.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's going for goal! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Number 10, Trossard. Number 8, Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the field, number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 4,
Oh, good effort!
Fagioli.
Oh
Number
no,
19,
that could be a costly miss. Guardiola. Fagioli. Now it's Kane. No, that's been intercepted. He's found a way past.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Robson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matheus Cunha. Cunha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent... And the shot! And it's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle.
Big chance! And a neat finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been
And they've got a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's skewed away, played back in. That'll be a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Defending of the desperate variety. Robson! And that is wildly off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Caicedo. Threads one in. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United certainly...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Manchester United against Barcelona. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's down to business here. Now it's Beckham. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Beckham. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread to the right. Matheus Cunha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Raul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. That's where it came from.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. That's good play. Driven in. And it's hoisted clear. Dorgu. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Lavia. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Beckham. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, takes a shot! Yes! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Drills. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's been taken short. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. It's a goal kick. Diogo Dalot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Salah. And this is Torres. Stam deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. And it's Lavia. Cross to the back post. Impressive jump. It's a goal. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona, after 43 minutes, is number 10, Fernando Torres.
So could they be onto something here? Matheus Cunha. Raul. Stam kept his eye on. Van Dijk cuts it out. Serginho. Now it's Beckham. And that could set him on his way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mohamed Salah. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
We're on the move again. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank, and that's been drilled in. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro plays it forward. Lavia. And it's Serginho. Foden. Oh, good effort! It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Now Foden. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk. Goes looking wide. Well, there's the clearance. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Cunha being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's played into the area. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pickford. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Foden. Crosses it. Getting up there!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is just caressing the ball. Serginho's cross. Silvestre attempts a clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Cunha running with intent. Dorgu has found the net here, of course. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Dalot. Can he latch on to this? He leaps for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's well spotted. Matheus Cunha. That is a great pick out.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ambitious ball here. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mohamed Salah. Lavia. And it's Serginho. Beckham proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Torres. Mohamed Salah. Silvestre gets it clear. That's going across goal. That's a decent clearance. And this is great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Dorgu picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And
takes a shot! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a good run down the left. Kimmich. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shoots! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Buriram United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bastoni. He's looking wide. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Paris Saint-Germain are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. No way through. Chanatip. He can run onto that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It'll be a throw-in.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zaire Emery had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then.
There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. It's a pretty loose pass. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. This is a promising build-up. Chedid. He's got away. Paris Saint-Germain are 3 down and sinking. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Buriram United are at the peak of their powers. And the finish! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Buriram United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence. Dembele. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dead. A good-looking ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking to play him in. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Dead. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Zaire Emery. Pass somewhat off target. And he's quick to return it. Vitinha wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. Dembele. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. And they're back on the ball again. That's destined for the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. So a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, le numéro 9.
The second period is on the way.
Le numéro 11.
Paris Saint-Germain changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. A real chance!
Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich. Dead. Over to the right flank. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got his cross. And can he finish it? He's got a goal! How many, just how many The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Rafinha, can he finish? In he goes again. And that's a tidy finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Bale. And the shot's on here. Chanatip is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has not gone well. Pull it. Ended up in no man's land. Some really good ball movement. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko! Wonderful! A finish of true class! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Paris Saint-Germain get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Now, can they get him away? And Shevchenko! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Paris Saint-Germain are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicholson. Muenta. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Chanatip has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Brilliantly cut out. It's a sharp pass. Great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chanatip. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Hullet. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Gullit. This looks promising. Muenta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Crunching tackle. Another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception. Chanatip.
Il y aura 4 minutes
That
de
looks a
temps
decent
additionnel.
ball. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. And he's cut it out. Muenta. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.